I mean, I'm happy because I worried that you'd fallen by the wayside, and the press paint that picture, don't they? Joe runs home to
Joe
his
back
mum,
in Shields, and you've never left Bloomin' Shields.
They do, yeah, they do. I mean, I never ever moved away. I had a flat in London, and I still pretty much live there because I work there a lot. But whenever I have time off, I come back to South Shields, and I remember looking at that photo in the mirror, and I just was looking at the picture. I was walking into the house with the Asda bag, and I literally just burst out laughing because I was like, oh my God. And it was like, he's been spotted in his local supermarket, and I just thought, and I said, my friend was with us, and I was like, oh, so now you can't go shopping anymore, otherwise your career's over.
No,
it's
that's it. Finished.
You're
It's a
living the
joke.
dream, Joe.
I just literally just found it hilarious. I was just like, everything's great. I've experienced things that I would never ever have experienced before X Factor. I'm still working. I'm still making a living. I'm having an absolutely amazing time, and it's just weird the way they paint it. But hey ho, that's the press for you.
Thank goodness, because if you hadn't have won X Factor and Opera Star, I think we all know he'd have been on Geordie Shore.
Oh,
What do you think of that?
compelling
Never
but
seen it.
horrendous, utterly horrendous.
I've only seen one episode. Well, I've seen the first 5 minutes of one episode.
It's car crash TV. It's put a cushion over your head TV. That's what it is.
Is it true? I'm going to ask, you might know this. Is it true that they can't film in the
Yes.
nightclubs now because they're getting abused so much?
Yes, we have heard this.
Is
Yes.
this true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I heard that and I didn't, because whenever you see on the thing, the nightclubs look empty. There's only them in the night, and I was
Yes.
thinking, and then somebody said, oh, it's because they're getting like glassed and
Nobody
No,
else is
it's-
allowed
it's
in.
It's not that. It's Steve Brookstein had just played.
You are
Oh,
terrible.
come on, that's funny.
You are terrible.
No, but do you know, Joe? I mean, again, media bandwagon that is that only 200,000 people watched the first show, and it was on MTV, so it's nobody's talking about it in the real world. I think today's news, tomorrow's.
I think it's like The Only Way is Essex, isn't it? I think, but it's not. I think they haven't quite mastered to kind of make it as compelling as that, and kind of as.
They're just not as orange as the girls in Essex.
I don't
That's
think
the main
it's that.
problem.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just not as they're thinking about it too seriously. They need to make it more just like light-hearted.
Would you do a reality show? Would you let the cameras follow you around?
He's done too. in
No,
a
but
way,
not.
hasn't he? But controlled,
No, I don't mean like that.
You
I
mean-
mean like
you mean
properly
fly on
following
the
you.
wall?
Yeah, I mean a fly on the
I
wall.
don't think I could bear it.
No, I couldn't.
And I would
not that,
probably,
yeah.
I would probably get to the point where I would forget the cameras when I would say things that I would probably regret.
I think you're saying more now though than you ever had. I don't know if you agree,
Yeah,
Tone.
I
but
agree.
I feel
The mouse is gone.
The mouse
The
is
monster
gone.
is back.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're out. You're back, and this is better than I've ever seen you. Even after X Factor, I'm really pleased. I feel.
Thank you
I feel
very
Can I
much.
just butt in here because Anna said that she saw Joe at Miss Newcastle and Joe ignored her.
No,
And she
No,
I
was
I
didn't
really
say he
nervous.
ignored.
Yes, you did.
I didn't
You
say he
said
ignored
that.
me.
You
I
said it's going to kick off when he comes in. It's going to be a cat fight.
Joe,
Real
I did
tension.
not say that at
You
all.
did
What I
say
said.
that.
No, I did not say that. I said you looked stressed. I felt you looked stressed.
Well, that was because what happened is that was a bit of a funny thing actually, because I was standing backstage and I didn't have any in-ears sorted or anything,
Yeah.
and we didn't get time, and then the music started and I was like, and I just literally go on with nothing on. It was a bit of a stressful
Well, I
night.
was stressed as well. The hairdresser didn't turn up. My false
You look lovely.
my false eyelashes fell off, and my magic pants weren't working. So we were
Drama
stressed
queens,
together.
Yeah, but it was a good night, wasn't
It
it?
was a good, and you were brilliant. Absolutely
Thank
brilliant.
you. Thank you.
You can see why I don't gig anymore.
Yeah. You don't need the money. I do.
More in a sec. Of a hat trick of victories on inverted commas reality shows on the horizon. I mean, you don't fancy the sequins and the ice this autumn,
No,
do
I
you?
don't think I could do that. I think, what I said, the reason I did Pop Star Opera Star was that it wasn't far away from what I do as a job. I'm a singer. It was about singing. I think I don't want to be known as just going into all these kind of random reality TV shows. I want to be known for singing.
For your talent,
Yeah,
not
and
for
that
your
was-
celebrity.
Yeah, and that was the reason I did Pop Star Opera Star, because it was about music. So if another music one came along, then fair enough. But I don't fancy I'm a Celebrity or Dancing on Ice. But never say never, but not at the minute.
And the West End, I mean, we're waiting. I just see it's an inevitability.
Yeah, I mean, we've had lots of discussions and had lots of meetings about things.
It's happening, isn't it?
After
It's happening,
Christmas.
Joe.
Oh, I'd
Well,
love to see that.
Exclusive.
Well, it's not
Exclusive.
happening yet. It probably will happen eventually, because I'll want to experience that side of performing. But it's a very, you can't do anything else when you're doing it, and that's the thing I'm scared about, because I like to kind of have everything going on at once.
Okay, let me put the question another way. What's your favourite West End musical on at the moment?
I'll tell you what I went to see the other week, and it was fantastic. Shrek.
Oh, I've seen it.
It was amazing. Did you hate it?
I just didn't think Richard Blackwood was any good at all, I have to say. But I thought Amanda was brilliant.
Donkey.
Yeah, he's had Amanda was good, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's brilliant.
What about Wicked?
And Wicked's amazing. And I went to see The Wizard of Oz the other week as well.
I've seen that too.
It's good, isn't it?
It's amazing we didn't bump into each other.
But yeah, I mean, I would definitely like to try it eventually. But I think you've got to get the timing right. You know, maybe do like a short stint in something and then come out and do something else. And then, because, you know, I don't know whether I could do the same thing every night for a year. That would be the thing that would drive me
and
insane.
just acting, could you imagine yourself doing any auditions for TV, you know, for your EastEnders, Coronation Street, that type of thing? Any
Maybe
acting?
it's a little
He's not going to get in EastEnders, Anna.
Why couldn't you get in EastEnders? Jill Halfpenny did. She's a Geordie. Thank you.
I know, but it's like, can you see Joe behind the
Well,
Queen
Cora,
Vic?
I could do Cora. That's closer to our
Corrie would be
accent.
all right. Yeah.
I mean,
I see you in the sewing factory.
With a pair of knickers on your head.
I'd like to get into acting. I would like to.
See?
I'll tell you what, I'd love to be on Glee. I'd love Glee.
Heaven.
I would love it. I went to see it the other week and it was fab.
Well, don't we natter on, eh? It's like being in the hair salon. I forgot we're on the radio.
So did I.
Oh, listen, I'm so glad that you're in, and I'm so glad that you're back, really.
Thank you.
know,
And I'm
we
also,
always watch
that was it. 24th of July, Bents Park. I'm headlining the festival in South Shields. The first time I performed in South Shields.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah. We forgot about that one.
Just to say, this Sunday.
Yes. This Sunday I'm performing in Bents Park, 24th of July. First time I've ever performed in my hometown since winning X Factor. So it's going to be a big one. Outdoor festival. And
That's what you came in to mention, isn't it?
Lots of drunk sand dancers sitting on the Bents Park.
it's going to be a party in the park, I'm telling you,
be
isn't
excellent. It will. You'll get a rapturous welcome, I'm sure.
Oh, Joe McElderry, thank you. Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure.
For coming
Thank
in.
you for having us again.
It's been a pleasure.
It has been. I want to give you a breasty hug now.
Oh, what a loving. This is wonderful. I'll see you at the Great North Rum.
I will. I'll see you at the start line.
Briefly. Joe McElderry.
Thank you.
Metro Radio's continuous traffic.